Hey! I have no idea if this is gonna work properly, because I don't want to say what we're playing yet, because all of these first episodes will come out around the same time, but we thought it would be a smart idea to bulk record an entire series all the way through without stopping. It's been exporting for like 16 hours, and it's about halfway done.
It's about halfway done.
So we're trying something we've never tried before, and that is recording on the Elgato while it's exporting something else on Hunter's laptop, where the processor kind of has a heart attack if you try to do one of those things. So if this episode sees the light of day, fantastic. You know that it worked out. If it doesn't, we'll put it in the Lost Episodes archive.
And then we'll come back later. But, yeah, so...
This is, of course, Sonic.
Back when Sonic was good, or as you'll see, annoying.
Well, I mean, I can already tell that even in the first game, there were some things that they could polish, and from the later Sonic games, I see that they never really did polish. So enough talking, let's jump right into it.
Game. Oh, by the way, there are save states in this game, which I will be abusing.
Because Hunter is a noob.
So, Green Hill Zone Act 1, and I also will mention that...
This game looks really pretty, considering the fact that it came out, what, early 90s?
Yeah, like, again, it was supposed to be, you know, Sega's whole counter to Mario, which is fine.
Yeah, that's why Robotnik looks like Mario.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, he's...
Because he was supposed to be, like, the antithesis of Sonic, so therefore they're like, we'll make him quasi-look like Mario, but, I mean, of course, from the Did You Know? Robotnik was also supposed to be, he was pitched as a playable character. And
Really?
that's kind of like why they brought him back in future games as, like, a playable character on Team Dark. But I don't know how I know this, because I was just about to make the comment that I've never played a Sonic game before.
Cool.
And then here I am listing off Sonic trivia like I know it.
Cool.
What was that?
I don't know, just a bug.
Again, the one thing I don't understand, yes, getting an extra life is important if you get 100 of the rings like coins, but if I played Sonic, I would just get one ring and go. That would be my whole goal for the entire
you want to get the Chaos Emeralds.
Well, yeah, but you're not good enough to get the Chaos Emeralds.
Got it.
No, you've gotten the privilege of getting to access it, and you almost missed it.
This is like one of the first games that I like. My grandmother had a Sega and a Nintendo, so I would switch from like the Mario Duck Hunt combo to
I find
Sonic.
that funny though that like back then, since video game. Good job.
Well, so much for getting that first Chaos Emerald, alright, guys?
Good job. But it's kind of funny, like, most kids would only be able to afford a Genesis or a Nintendo, and yet you were, like, one of the people who had the luxury of actually being able to go back and forth between the two of them.
Well, my grandmother always got them at yard sales.
Oh, that's true.
So
I forgot, like, your family... Comment section, if you ever need to buy something and you don't want to spend a lot of money on it, but get the same thing that you want to buy, talk to Hunter. Hunter is, like... He's probably sold his soul to the devil or something to get all of, like, he gets amazing deals all the time. Like, we picked up Dark Souls, which we're playing through now. He managed to pick that up for $5.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can't believe, how do you do that?
Just a lot of coercion and coupons.
Coercion and coupons sounds like the great name for a detective agency. I'm coercion, he's coupons, and together we bust the prices on crime.
Yeah.
I want to see that made into a movie now. Warner Brothers, somebody get on it. I don't know. Who sucks in the movie industry right now?
It's Sony Pictures.
Okay, Sony Pictures, there you go. I just gave you something good to play off of. Okay, I do want to speak about something on Sony Pictures. Oh my god! Without, like, flinging shit everywhere.
Okay.
Your god-honest opinion of the Ghostbusters trailer.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
What about you?
I've never seen the original.
Okay.
And I know that is a travesty, and I will watch it at some point in the near future. But it looks a little cheesy. Like, I'm not nearly as irate as everybody else is in the comment section of the YouTube video. But I'm just kind of like, it just looks kind of like a fan film. Okay. Like, it doesn't look like a real film. But
yeah, I can understand that.
At the same time, I think it's harmless. Where was the Chaos Emerald in
I don't
that?
know. There was another direction. I'm not good at these.
No, but, like, I was watching you, like, bounce everywhere, and I'm like, where the heck is it? I'm Sonic, but I can't collect the Chaos Emeralds.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Because, I mean, there are some points in it where it's just like the trailer was like, there were some points in it I was like, I don't know how to feel about this. It looked kind of lame. And then, there are some points like, okay, it's the new direction. I'm fine with it. I just don't like how, okay, now, comment section if you want to go ahead and get mad at me for this. But, I mean, a lot of people are complaining about that you can't complain about this movie.
Well, yeah, there's the wonderful feminine card, but Hunter, you're brown, so you're exempt from it. I don't know.
Of course. Oh,
That's how this works. But like, just because we're attempting to offer criticism on something does not mean that we're trying to discriminate against the people in that said film. Nor does it mean that we don't think the film as a whole could be good. Hell, this film might come out and it may be the reboot that the Ghostbusters franchise has been longing for, despite some stubborn fans who say they're never going to go see it. We can't say that. That's the one thing that I don't like about the modern age with movies, is like people will already declare a movie's a bomb or a cult hit before the movies even come out.
I mean, I'm just going to wait for the whole thing, because I know what's going to happen is that people will be like, I'm not going to go watch it, and then of course they go watch it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I'll probably watch it if it comes to a dollar theater. I mean, again, since, one, I'm not a big movie person, and two, I've never seen the original, I don't really have any context to go off of, so I might watch this Ghostbusters movie and go, that was fantastic. I don't know how good the original one is, but this one was great, and then I watch the original and it completely changes my viewpoint, but I have no idea. There he is. The man, what even is that mech?
It's just the Mean Bean Machine.
Is that really what that is?
No.
We must burn it with all fire and brimstone.
You want to explain what that is?
So there's a collection on the Xbox 360. Future Chris put it up on screen. There it is. There's a game in it that, I guess it was a Genesis game first. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Future Chris, if you want to throw that up too.
It was a Neo Geo game.
It was on one of the Sega consoles, that's all I know. Essentially, there's achievements for it. And we decided to go ahead and complete the whole thing. Well, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine's achievement was beat Dr. Robotnik. Sounds pretty easy on paper, until you realize Dr. Robotnik in that game is essentially the spawn of Satan combined with, I'm trying to think, what else is unpleasant? Vegemite, divorce lawyers, the DMV, just put all of those together, and that's what getting that achievement was like. Not to mention that the soundtrack will burn into your, ears for all of eternity if you're not careful. Speaking of which, I just realized we're back at the wonderful Marble Zone, which...
Okay, this is where...
I'm trying to, listen, because the soundtrack just gets so annoying at this point.
Okay, this is where Sonic could have learned some things. And I understand, this game was their first one, they didn't know what to do, but this is one of the things that, persisted in later Sonic games. The power of patience.
The power of patience.
Yeah, because Sega advertises Sonic as a game to where go super fast, gotta go fast all the time. But then there are just so many times where you have to be patient in this map because
you have to slow down. You have to push something.
Yeah, you have to do puzzles, and whoops,
that was almost bad.
But yeah,
would that have gotten rid of the shield or just insta-killed you?
It would have insta-killed me. Like this right here. You're having to wait for the blocks to drop, try to figure out where they are. Again, the game tries to advertise itself as, gotta go fast. Which Green Hill Zone, I will admit, was super fast. But then...
we finished it in under 8 minutes.
Yeah, and then you come to this zone and see what's going to happen. Be like, Hunter, you could have jumped. But boom, you would have instantly been, lose your shield.
So you have to be patient.
So then I was going to do the crotch smell the entire time.
Wait, hold that pose.
Hold up, I'll do it when I get up here.
I was going to say, because people might not know the glory. It just looks like Sonic sticking his head in his crotch and going, huh. It's like he's got a really important date and he's like, do I got that crotch smell?
I got that crotch smell.
Seriously though, crotch smell is not a good thing.
If you have crotch smell, Chris, I think you have bigger problems.
Why?
Because you have crotch smell.
Well, that just means you need to take a shower.
I mean, yeah, but it could also mean something horribly infectious diseas.
What?
I don't know. If you have a
Hunter, I've gotten crotch smell before. Does that mean I have gonorrhea and I just haven't had it diagnosed properly?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, let's see if you can get this Chaos Emerald.
I don't know where I'm going.
Oh, there it is.
Go. Okay.
I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I found it.
But yeah, this is the one annoying thing about Sonic.
Chaos Emerald?
No, just no, come back.
No,
come back.
I was making a Shadow the Hedgehog reference for some reason.
Come back.
Honest opinion on Shadow the Hedgehog. The game.
The game?
The game.
The stupidest thing I've ever seen.
I thought it was stupid, but I thought it was fun. I just thought it was fun to play around with.
I mean, it was just like when I first saw, playing Sonic, I played Sonic 1, 2, and 3 all the time.
Yeah.
And then I played Sonic Heroes, which is kind of fun. Sonic Heroes! Anyway, so playing that was fun and all. And then, you get to, what was after Sonic? Then Sonic...
What was after Sonic? Sega
Sonic
going bankrupt?
There was Sonic 06, which I never played. I just saw it was horrible. Actually, I did play it for like a little bit at a friend's house.
And then were you like, this feels completely off?
Yeah, like I felt, I don't know, I had that weird uncanny, like this is uncomfortable kind of thing.
It's kind of like when you play a game that you expect to be good and then it's not, and you kind of almost in a way try to force yourself to play it because you're like, well, maybe it gets better, or maybe it's good, but I'm just not playing it right. Like,
yeah.
I hate games like that because you want them to be good and then they just aren't.
Yeah.
So if you'll stop right there, I guess in the next episode of the Dynamic Duo, more crotch smell.
Wait, do it smell bad? Yeah. All right, bye.
All right. Remember, guys,
be truly dynamic.
Hunter wants to keep jumping the gun with that. Look at that, Hunter. Sonic's even impatient with you. Oh, you got to pause the game, though, because Sonic will jump off the screen after a little bit. So, bye-bye.
Bye.
Birth to many evil spirits who tormented the good creatures of the world. Just when it seemed the evil spirits would overrun the land, the spritlings of the sacred forest did snare at the Black Jewel and hid it deep away in an ancient... We're gonna have to cut all that out!